Yo, what is up, guys? It is Card Shuffler 99 here. Today, we're going to show you guys a really cool card trick. But before we get into that, we do have a giveaway going on our channel. We're giving away 3 pairs of AirPods. So if you guys want to be entered in this giveaway, first of all, make sure to like this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn those notifications on, which is the bell icon. Make sure to comment at least one time on our YouTube channel. Also, we'll have a link in our description to our Instagram where you got to follow us. And also like our post. And then we also have a link to our Amazon page that will be in the description down below if you guys are interested in getting anything from Amazon, especially since we're in quarantine. We'll have a link in the description where you guys can check out our Amazon website page. And anyways, guys, we got a really cool card trick for you guys today. Let's get right on into it.
We can have our spectator. Adam, go ahead, just select any card you would like. Take it out. Oh, that one. Fine by me.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, sign the card with the Sharpie there. Yep.
Sign it?
Anywhere. Doesn't matter. Perfect. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead. We'll take your card, CS99. Very good. We'll take your card. Just cut it somewhere into the deck just like that. Now, here's what we need. There is a Joker in this deck, and I'm going to be using that Joker today. So let's go ahead. We're going to find that Joker. Oh, there it is, right here. So, Adam, what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and sign the back of the Joker.
Sign the back of the Joker?
Yes, just go ahead and sign the back of the Joker. So, yeah, on the back of it, doesn't matter what you write. 99, perfect. CS, 99, fine by me. Doesn't matter. What we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll take the Joker, and we'll cut it, somewhere into the middle of the deck, just like that. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give this deck something known as a pharaoh shuffle. So let's go ahead, see if we can do it right there. Perfect. Go ahead. We can push the 2 halves together, just like that. Now, Adam, let's go ahead. Let's go find our Joker. Make sure it's still there. Yes, it's there. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. We're going to spread out the deck. And you'll notice the Joker here. Let's see if it found your card. The 7 of spades. Was that your card?
It was not my card.
That wasn't? The Jack of diamonds. Was that your card?
Not my card.
Well, see, we can actually go ahead, just snap our fingers, and we can get the Joker to actually transform into your card, the 4 of diamonds. That is the trick, guys. Let's learn how to do this trick. So, yep, let's learn. You do need a little something known as double-sided tape for this trick, guys. You will need that. But let's go ahead. Let's learn how this is done. And yes, there is a setup. So for this, we will actually, I'm just going to use the same selected card so we don't have to waste another. So here's what you're going to need. So you're going to need a Joker here. I recommend taking the other Joker out of the deck because when you're looking for the Joker, you just want one Joker in the deck. So take out the other Joker. That way you don't get your Jokers mixed up. And yeah. So you're going to start off the trick. You're going to take a piece of double-sided tape. As you can see there, guys, there is a piece of double-sided tape right there on the card. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. But yeah, there is a piece of double-sided tape there. So you're going to take a piece of your double-sided tape, put it right on the middle of the card, right? So as you can see, clearly double-sided tape. Now, usually, guys, the double-sided tape won't flash. The spectator's not going to know that. It's clearly, invisible to the eye. So you guys get the point. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to start out with this on top of the deck, and you're going to begin from here. Now, guys, I had the card signed. If you do not want to, you don't have to have the card signed. If you want to, you can, but it doesn't really matter to me. I think when you sign the cards, it makes it a much better effect because the signature on the Joker actually goes onto their selected card, which is, they're going to be like, what? I signed the Joker on the back, right? So that's one of the cool effects about this. So once again, Joker with double-sided tape on the top. Now, if you want to, you can do a couple false cuts. If you guys know a couple of them, it's fine. You can do that. Just make sure the Joker stays on top. If you want to, you can do like a riffle shuffle. Just make sure that this Joker stays on top of the deck, and that's all you have to worry about. So as long as you make sure the Joker stays on top with the double-sided tape, you'll be good. And then you can, what I do is I spread out the cards and I just put my thumb over the double-sided tape so they can't see it and have them select the card. So we're just going to go with the same selection as before, the 4 of diamonds. So they select a 4 of diamonds. Doesn't really matter what card they select. Just make sure they don't select the Joker. That's all you guys really have to do. If you're really worried, you can just riffle down through the deck and then let them select the card like that. Whatever you guys are comfortable with. It is free. Just don't let them select the top card. Just say, I already know it's the Joker, right? And you can show it like that. So from here, you take their card, they're going to sign it and do whatever. And all you have to do from here is very simple. You're going to take their selection. Clearly the back is not going to be signed, just the front. Make sure you mention that to sign the front. You're going to place it on top of the deck, and then you can cut the deck. Now, make sure you apply a little bit of pressure right here. That way the cards actually stick together. So you're here, guys. Apply a little bit of pressure, and you'll see the cards stick together. 2 cards, all right? Now, this isn't too sticky, but yes, it will still stick together. So you apply pressure, and what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead. You can cut the deck now. You guys don't want to do that. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you get their card on top of the double-sided tape, and then you just cut the deck. Now, from here, what you're going to do is after you cut the deck, you're going to say, I need a Joker. Now, you're going to go through the deck, just like that, and make sure you be careful. Don't squeeze too hard, and you're going to look for the Joker. When you find the Joker, be very gentle with it, because if you're not gentle, that can happen, right? Their card will split away from it. So basically, you're going to look for this Joker here. Make sure it's still squared up. And you're going to find the Joker. Be very careful with it. You're going to go ahead, place it on the table, and flip it over. Now, it should stick, guys. As long as you don't apply pressure and try to split it apart, it should be fine. So basically, you're just going to go through the deck and find the Joker, all right? And then once you find the Joker, you're just going to place it on the table, all right? And then you're just going to have them sign the back of it. So from here, you have them sign the back, right? So you have the cards here. It's really 2 cards, but it looks like it's just 1. You have them sign it so they can sign whatever they want. Make sure it's on the back side, not the front. Remember, the second time you have them sign this card, it's on the back and not the front. From here, what you're going to do is once you have them sign the card, you still have to be careful because this card can easily, once again, guys, easily split apart. It's not very hard for this card to split apart. Just a little bit of pressure, and next thing you know, the trick's ruined. So from here, you're going to place the Joker on top of the deck face up. Now, it's very important here that you cut either a lot of the deck, like right here, or about 1/3 of the deck, like there. Not half, because if you cut half, when you do the Pharaoh shuffle, the Joker will end up on top. So that's what you do not want that. So right here, try to cut around 1/3, or just do as many cuts as you want. Just make sure that the Joker ends up either in the top third or the bottom third. So here the Joker is in the bottom third of the deck, somewhere here, right there. So it's in the bottom third of the deck. If you want, you can cut it again and then bring it to the top third of the deck. It really doesn't matter what you do as long as you have the Joker in the top or bottom third of the deck. So I'm just going to go ahead, bring it into the bottom third. And then you're going to say we're going to do a Pharaoh shuffle, something known as a Pharaoh shuffle. So guys, you're going to need to know how to do a Pharaoh shuffle. Now I'm going to show you guys what's happening with this Pharaoh shuffle. Try to get it close to even. It doesn't have to be perfectly even, guys. It doesn't have to be like a 100% perfect Pharaoh shuffle, as long as you get the cards to weave into each other. So I'm just going to show you guys what happens here. So basically, you do your Pharaoh shuffle, and I'm just going to go ahead, spread the cards out, and show you what's happening here. What you're going to need to happen is, you can see here I have the Joker, and when I do the Pharaoh shuffle, what happens is this card gets in between the Joker and the signature. So when this happens, when you're doing this Pharaoh shuffle, basically when you push the halves together, what will happen is this card, because these two are stuck together with double-sided tape, but when you do the Pharaoh, it's going to put this card right here, and it's going to split them apart. And then the Joker will be sticking onto this card, not their selection. So that's what's basically happening, guys. Go ahead and just put that back there. So you go ahead, you push the Pharaoh together, just like that. Now, be careful. Make sure you're talking when you're pushing it together, because when the cards, are splitting for double-sided tape, it might make a little bit of a noise. So make sure you're talking very loudly. You have their attention when you're pushing it together. That way you can't hear any noise with the double-sided tape. From here, you're going to flip the deck over. Make sure you apply a little more pressure here. And you're going to go ahead, you're going to spread the cards out. Now, as long as your double-sided tape works, here's what's going to happen. You're going to ask them, do you see your card here? And they're going to be like, I do not see my card here. And what's going to happen is they're going to be like, no, that's not my card. The 9 diamonds is not my card. And Jack clubs is not my card, right? Now, you have to be careful here when you're pulling this card out, because when you pull this card out, the actual Joker, my bad there, guys. Before you do that, make sure you can just go through the deck like this and show them, the Joker's there. Just make sure, you actually have to be careful here. So you're going to go through, you're going to be looking for the Joker. And then I would recommend going one by one until you reach the Joker. Stop at the Joker because you can actually flash the 4, like I just showed you there. Then once you get to the Joker, what you can do is just apply a little more pressure. So here's the Joker. Then you can spread the cards out. And then from here, you can show the Joker will stick to the 9 of diamonds. You take this card out and you show that the Joker has transformed into their selection. And they're going to be amazed because they signed both sides of their actual cards. So that's the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.